What are you thinking about the Lakers, Cheetah?
Yeah, so for the Lakers, historically, this is the time of the year in most years where they're going to attack the offseason to build their roster. They haven't drafted well in the last couple of years, some notable misses, but normally they like to go and get, whether it's in free agency or making big trades, a la Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, to name a few. That's how they like to compile their roster. So I've got a couple scenarios. So in the pie in the sky situation for LA, and we'll start with the obvious. I think LA potentially could get in on the Giannis Antetokounmpo sweepstakes if things break their way. He's already said he wanted to stay in the East because that's closer to home, but he also said he wants to play for a championship contending historic franchise. That is LA. I think him and Luka Doncic could be the future in LA. To me, that's Magic Johnson and Kareem reincarnated. I think you have the assets to at least make Milwaukee consider it. It may not be as good as Miami Heat and their offer, but if Austin Reeves wants a contract, you could sign and trade him. You have 3 firsts to trade. Also, Jaylen Brown, right? So if Jaylen Brown gets sent to Milwaukee for Giannis and it ends up for some way that LA is a third team, Jaylen Brown would be a great guard next to Luka Doncic, who has defensive deficiencies. Jaylen Brown would fix that. Also, finals MVP with the Celtics, had an MVP type season this year when Tatum was out. So that's my pie in the sky. Those would be absolute home runs. I don't think that's going to happen, but that is potentially possible. More realistic, if you can't get Giannis, if you can't get Jaylen Brown, and you're still that third team to help the trade go through, and Andrew Wiggins, and then a guy named Kel'el Ware, a center, almost 7 feet. He's really long. He's young. He's good offensively, multiple blocks per game. If you could get in on those 2 players, a defender and a center to LA, I think that would be really good as well. And then 2 restricted free agents I think the Lakers are going to target. Peyton Watson, a young defender from Denver who may not fit into their plans financially. And then Walker Kessler, a young center from Utah. So all these the things that all these players have in common, they're young, they defend well, and they are what Luka Doncic needs around him to be successful. Think back to the Mavs team. So I'm really interested to see what Rob Pelinka is going to do. Sometimes he hits. Sometimes sometimes he puts his hands in his pocket and nothing happens. But this is the most cap space, and 3 first-round picks is something that the Lakers haven't had in a while. So if they're not aggressive now, I don't know when they're going to be aggressive.